welcome back to more Space Engineers. Hal here, and today we are going to continue the ridiculously over-engineered ship. Alright, so last time we were here, we got the keel laid in, and we got the hangar built out. Got a relay in between forward and aft, and we even have a little bit of walkway in here. So what I'm thinking is we're going to do the habitation stuff this time. Hopefully. Let's see here. So we're going to add in a few of these. Okay, so let's go get the center line in. And I'm thinking, I'm not sure how far back this is going to go, so we're going to just kind of taper it here for now. And like I said before, we're probably going to end up doing a bit of sculpting on it. So I just want to get the outline areas out, and then we can actually start working later. We can come back and do the actual shape sculpting. You know, usual stuff. Alright, so if we're going with this, I'm thinking we may end up putting something under here, because we're not going to be able to put anything in this line because of the windows here that are basically blocking the cargo containers, because we want to make sure that this stays airtight, and for us to do that we have to, well, seal it. But that will allow us to see the cargo boxes. And so I'm thinking maybe do like, I don't know, maybe a couple of desks or something back here. I mean, we can leave it for now. That's going to be detail work. Let's not focus too much on it. All right. And then I'm thinking we're going to have a bit come off. That's 4. Let's go 5. How many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. Okay, that's right. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's probably going to have to go 19 and 20. Alright, because what I'm thinking is we're going to have this area back here. Let's go with that. I can. All right, so let's get rid of some of this stuff. We're going to go ahead and bring our other blocks in. And so what I'm thinking is that we're going to end up with something like that. I'm not sure just how far back we're going to take that. But that does get us a little bit better. And we're talking that's going to have a connector here with conveyor block there. All right. So just to get an idea what this might look like. And that's going to be windows, right? No, those are light. Which ones are you? you're windowed, you might be blocked in. I haven't decided yet. Because, I mean, if we really wanted to, we could... Oh, no, I want this one. What we could do, if we wanted to be cheeky about it, is something like this. And basically have our cockpit area up here. And that might actually not be a bad idea. The thing that we have to be worried about is how we're going to get supplies up there, because we need it to be basically passing oxygen. And see, that block is only sealed on a couple of sides here. So if we go, I mean, in theory, if we went nuts on there, we're going to put a temporary block in. I'm going to put our conveyor junction in. These are basically going to be hidden. And then what I was thinking is we can do a little... how do I want to do this? So I do that. We run supply line like so. I want to like having it be a little bit odd. So we'll end up with that being something like that, maybe. I might even take that further forward and then basically build the bridge up there. The question is that when this is all welded up, will these be airtight in this orientation? And I'm not sure. So we'll have to give that a try. But we'll see how that all works out once we get that point. Alright, so let's talk about the area back here. So we have a choice. I am going to have 2 refineries and 2 assemblers on board, right? We still need reactors, which I'm trying to decide between 1 large reactor or multiple small reactors. I think I like the idea of 1 large reactor better. And so we might actually place that. I mean, I guess we could do 2 reactors. Basically have them 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might go 7 in that case. Because then we can do, let's get you out, and do I want to do, which reactor do I want to use? See, because if I do these, we're talking 1 portion of the ship will have to be 3 blocks, but you know what we can do is we can actually cut these in. Hell, we could probably even get away with them in that positioning. Basically sink them down one block. So if we go something like that, can I get away? I don't know if this is gonna work. We're gonna try it. See, I need it to come up one block. So if we place E there, which means we'll have to place that one there. Nope. It's not going to work the way I want it to if I do it like that. It's really unfortunate, actually. But you know what we can do? Spin it. Or even like that, maybe? I really like the idea of that. Damn. It'd be nice if we could get this to work the way I want it. Oh, well, crap. Okay. It's just, that positioning is just a little bit unfortunate. All right, so that gets us there. So we're actually dialed in pretty good, I think, on that regard. And we'll come back to the conveyors for a second. And since we have that, that would be our close-off point on the aft portion. And wonder. So we're pretty certain that we're going to have at least one layer of block over top of this. Right? So I'm looking for, yes, we're going to do that. Yep, there you go. So we're going to do that. Do the same thing here. Check. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, so if we have that, we can justify putting in a couple more things like so. And I'm thinking what I might do so here's what I'm thinking here. All right, so if we go right, and we're gonna have maybe something like this. And that's going to run afterwards. Have that run forward somehow. I might even run the conveyors through the ship itself. So basically all of this comes down to I'm trying to justify having stuff outside the ship. So we're just basically trying to build... I guess we could run center line here. Have it split to either side on the cargo. Because remember, because of the way we situated these, those cargo containers aren't talking to each other right now. So if we run center line... So if we go... there... How do I want to do this? I think what I want to do we want to take it something like this. Brings it in one. Alright, and then that takes us this way, right? And that is basically where we're going to build the hull out to now. So this would all fill in. We're going to leave that open because I don't know if I'm going to patch anything into it yet. But this does get us in a pretty good situation where things are starting to seal up here a little. Alright, so if we're doing that, what I might do then is I could do window, 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 window. And then we could just, we'd be able to justify having one line feed up. And okay. So here's, let me show you what I'm thinking here. So I'm thinking we end up with, let's say, one there, one there, and do we want to do 4? Yeah, 4 should work. And we can block that off. Block that off. Right. And now because of the way we place this, we actually have connectors running here, which allows us to feed utility stuff out here, as well as if we're going to put any thrusters, like we do hydrogen-based thrusters or something. I still haven't decided on what we're doing for propulsion. I know it's going to have, well, I mean, it's kind of got to have hydrogen if we want to take this thing off planet. So maybe what we'll do then is plan for that. Let's see. Grab these. Now this one, what is your capacity? 7.5, 7.5, 7.5. What's our capacity? 15 milliliter or million liters. 100 kiloliters. 15. Okay, so yeah. So if we go, so there, yeah, that's the middle. So that means we need to take those off. So we've got 2 past. Charger and I have left 22%. Okay. All right. So then what we're talking about here then is that and that. And I think we're going to go 2 tanks on this. Now I wanted to put some of the farm plots on here. But to do that, I'd have to extend the ship somewhere, and I'm not sure I really want to do that. Oh, no, I could actually do it and just have them in the middle space there. Oh, that could be something. Anyway, before we get too far into there, let's go. We're going to put full refinery on here. Should be... there. I think... don't want to go that way with it. Because I could flip it that way, which I think might work a little bit better. Yeah, maybe. And what we can do is we're going to say like this. How far out can we go with that? So we can put you there. We're going to do the same on the other side. To there. And then somewhere up here we'll have a couple of more. Alright. Okay, so if we're doing that, I know I said we were working on the hab. We did work on habitation area a little bit, right? So if we're doing that, I want the... let's go yield. And I'm thinking... I like it like that. And we'll come over on the other side and we'll repeat that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you guys are actually attached via those. So I should be able to pop that and pop that. All right. And then what we're going to do is have this set up. I should be able to do, yeah, that'll work. And then we put a window here so you can see the reactor. Repeat on this side. I might even do a 2x1 window there. And then we can do the armored walls, what are they called? No, it's not them. What are they called? These things, half windows. We can put the half windows in. And that needs to be sealed. So what we'll do is we'll do the corner half windows here, which will close everything off. We'll still be able to see the supply lines. Window on this side will close that side off. And then we can sculpt the interior portion basically to hide the reactors a bit. Alright, and then that means we can then say there we go. Let's grab let's go. I won't. Let's go you. So we have a locker there. We put a locker here. That blocks that off. Let's go. Yeah. There we go. That on one side. I wonder if that's going to be airtight. That might not be airtight. I guess we'll find out. Alright, so that gives us all of this. And then I'm thinking... So if we're going to do that, I'd like to get an actual medical room in, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to get away with it. Because these things are annoying to place. I mean, I guess... See, what I'd love to do is get them right there. But we're not going to because of the reactor. We wouldn't be able to make this whole thing airtight. But we can place it here. So if I do that... I don't know if I'm gonna... I don't think I'm gonna be able to squeeze through here. I think that's gonna just close off. So if we're doing that... you are actually connected in, so I could actually do that. Which means I could then get that out, come back with our conveyors. Conveyor block, and then maybe actually, yeah. Something like that. right. Okay, and so what that'll allow me to do is start blocking this kind of stuff off. I'm thinking we might go down here. We might actually come up through the bottom of it, because what we'll be able to do is use the T shape to go here and here, or even just T shape here with a straight through. We do a T there and a T there, and basically have them meet in the middle. If we're going this way, so have something like so. Let's see, yeah, so if we go how about if we go something like that? It gives us a centerline keel. We can run stuff down in the back there. And have this be maybe something like this. And so we do that. We're going to do the same thing here. Then we'd be able to run those like so. Rinse and repeat on this side. And then what I'm thinking is we use that bad boy. And then that gets us into the hangar space. It ties the exterior of the ship mostly together. And I might do something a little bit different on this side then.
What goes up?
Yep. So what I'll do is probably do this block instead. The half ramp, or half slope, I guess I should call it. I don't know. I'm not sure I like that, honestly. I don't know. We'll have to think about it a little bit. But I do like having this area a bit pronounced. So maybe we could keep it like that and have this side be a little bit more, well, bulbous, I guess might be, might be a good way of saying it.
I didn't realize this was a no-check back run.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I think that is going to do it for us today. What I will do is I'll put a little bit more thought into which way I want to take the interior spaces. I do think I like where we're going with this. I think with what we've got, those nacelles are going to be kind of interesting once we've got them all welded up. And since we are using the refineries, we can throw assemblers on there, and I am going to have an assembler on the front. And then we're going to tie in, maybe put another hydrogen tank there at the front. That might be an interesting way to tie it together, and then have a thruster on the front of it, and then I don't know where we're going to stick the assemblers. Because I do want assemblers on here. The fact that we've got large refineries kind of mandates that we're going to have assemblers on it. All right. There we go. Ha ha ha. So, I mean, I could even use the assemblers there. And if I did 2 of them, I could have 2 there. Oh, you know what I could do? Well, we could put the assemblers on the outer side to give us a little bit more bulk on those things, I think. And then build out from there, so we'd actually encase the, like, build like a framework around those hydrogen tanks, with the assemblers being effectively the control feature for it. That could be interesting. All right, so I am going to get out of here. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you today, and hopefully you did as well. We are going to get out. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your weekend, and we will see you back here next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Stuck in the little...